Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the City Council regular meeting for the City of Warrenville for January 21st, 2019. May I have a roll call, please?
Alderman Ashour.
Here.
Alderman Berry.
Here.
Alderman Bevere.
Here.
Alderman Davalos.
Here.
Alderman Goodman.
Here.
Alderman Hoffman.
Here.
Alderman Widener.
Here.
Alderman Wilson.
Thank you, Emily. Would you please stand as you're able and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I have no citizens' comments tonight.
Good.
Okay, we'll move into official and staff comments. I wanted to start off with a note of appreciation for someone who has done a lot for our community over the years. Item 6E is an appointment of a new coordinator for the Emergency Management Agency, which means a very valuable person is retiring. I want to take some time to thank him for his contribution, and I think I saw him on the way in. Chet is with us tonight. Chet became a member of ESDA in 2002, so that's been a nice long ride for him. He's ended up at the top and done a wonderful job for us. In 2006, he became the assistant coordinator of ESDA. He implemented and taught the Citizens Emergency Readiness Training that we did. In 2013, Chet was appointed to the position of coordinator of the EMA and has done a fine job for the past several years. He also formalized an MOU with the American Red Cross and municipal shelters. In 2014, Chet continued to modernize and professionalize the program by being instrumental in the name change from ESDA to EMA. And I think before I finish, it's a tribute to Chet tonight to see virtually all of the members of the EMA here tonight to welcome our new coordinator and thank our retiring coordinator. So Chet, he was also instrumental in helping bringing our current EMA program to where it is today. Along with the other members of the EMA. He assisted the police department and the city in so many different functions. It's too great of a list to go through here. The bottom line, Chet has had a passion for giving back to the community. For that, we thank him for his dedication and his service to the city. And Chet, we will miss seeing you on a regular basis, but you have left quite a legacy and you should be very proud of. So thank you so much. Sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you, Chet, but I had to do that. Could have been worse. Okay, that's all I have for this evening. Clerk? Thank you. Treasurer?
Yes, I'd like to mention that we are honoring Dr. Martin Luther King for his contributions and that we set aside this day for remembrance.
Thank you, Larry. Alderman? Alderman Bevere?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Chet for all his work too, and all the group of civil defense people. That's what it used to be called when I first started, and I tell you, Warrenville always took it seriously. I mean, there's a lot of towns thought it was a joke, but Warrenville took it real serious, and you guys do a great job, and thank you. Keep up the good work.
Alderman Goodman?
Yeah, I'd like to echo that and thank Chet for his years of service and his dedication. The professional attitude that he's always had about this work has been very impressive to me personally over the years, and so I just want to say thank you. And you know, even if we're losing you as our EMA coordinator, I've still got you as a great neighbor, which I appreciate. So thank you. And I want to wish everybody a happy Martin Luther King Day. I was able this year for the first time to go to Atlanta and see the Martin Luther King National Park, which is probably a lesser-known national park that most people haven't had the chance to visit yet. It's only been created recently, but it's, you know, sort of the whole neighborhood that Martin Luther King was born in, preached in, is buried in, and there's quite a lot of impressive exhibits about his life, his family, the things that happened in that neighborhood to shape him. And on a day like today, when we're remembering his legacy and thinking about the importance of equality in America, you know, I'm just very glad I had the opportunity to go and sort of pay tribute to Dr. King in Atlanta at that park. So I think it's a great resource for Americans, and I hope everyone will get a chance to visit it sometime.
Thank you, Alderman. I also remember that several years ago, a Chinese delegation from a large city in China contacted DuPage County to find out where they could go to see a good volunteer emergency management organization. And DuPage County didn't hesitate. They sent them to Warrenville. And how many times, Chet, did they come to visit us?
Over the last 5 years, probably
6 times.
How many times has everybody got tired of it?
But what a compliment to you folks for what you've built here in Warrenville, a volunteer organization that is recognized outside the community as well as inside the community for its excellence and service. So thank you. Any other aldermen? Okay, Administrator?
I just want to briefly add my thanks to Chet for all the years of hard work in the EMA and all the volunteers as well. You're always out there doing all that hard work on nights like tonight and through the hot summer days, and I appreciate you being out there. Excuse me. I appreciate you being out there. It's you're a unique part of public safety that helps the rest of us sleep at night and not worry about those things. I know enough with my NIMS training and other things about what can go wrong and what you're helping to help avoid, along with the other emergency public services, and I really appreciate all you've done, all you do every day, and Chet, all that you've done. When he'd come in the office, I'd look at him and go, okay, what's going on, what's wrong? He's like, I'm just here to drop some paperwork off. I'm like, oh, thank God. But I really appreciate it, and you've done a fine, outstanding service. I've seen you at work, I've seen what you can do, and it took a huge burden off the rest of us and all of the volunteers. Thank you.
And City Attorney?
No report.
Thank you. We'll move on then to the approval of the agenda for this evening. Alderman Widener?
I move to approve the agenda for the January 21st, 2019 City Council regular meeting.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second, and we have one change from the City Administrator for
Yes.
item 6G.
Yes, if you would please insert into the motion where it says accept Community Development Committee recommendation and put in a little caret there, insert the words direct the city attorney to prepare an ordinance to, and then adopt the 2015 International Solar Energy Provisions, including Appendix U. I've written it out by hand as neatly as I can and given it to the mayor. We'll provide it to the clerk. We just need to have, we forgot the step that the attorney has not provided the ordinance to adopt these yet. So it will be coming back in the next meeting. We just need the corrected language tonight. Thank you.
Okay. Alderman Davalos?
I'd like to remove 6F.
6F. Okay, anyone else? Alderman Goodman?
Yeah, I'd like to remove 6D so that I can recuse myself from that item.
Okay. Very good. A motioner and seconder agree to the changes to the agenda for this evening?
Agreed.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The agenda is approved as amended. We need the approval of several sets of minutes also. Alderman Widener?
I move to approve the minutes of the December 17th, 2018 City Council regular meeting, to approve the minutes of the January 7th, 2019 City Council regular meeting, and to approve the minutes of the January 14th, 2019 Community Development Committee of the Whole regular meeting.
Second by Alderman Wilson. Any discussion of those minutes? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries and the minutes are approved. The consent agenda for this evening as amended, item 6A, accept Plan Commission recommendation, waive second reading, and pass the ordinance 02019-02, approving a major amendment to the plan unit development plans previously approved by ordinance 3038, which modified the fence height along the south property line for the BP gas station at 28 West 125 Warrenville Road. B, accept Community Development Committee recommendation and pass Resolution R2019-01, approving the local agency agreement for federal participation for the Deal Road Added Turn Lanes project, which involves a cost sharing of $214,193 in federal funds and $127,164 in local funds. C, accept community development recommendation and pass resolution R2019-02, approving the contract with James J. Bennis and Associates Incorporated for the construction engineering of the Deal Road Added Turn Lanes project in the amount of $35,367. E, accept Mayor Brummel's recommendation and approve the appointment of Detective Mike Opasiak as Emergency Manager Agency Coordinator. G, accept Community Development Committee recommendation and direct the city attorney to prepare an ordinance to adopt the 2015 International Solar Energy Provisions, including Appendix U. H, receive and file minutes of the Bicyclist and Pedestrian Advisory Commission regular meeting held on December 11th, 2018. I, receive and file draft minutes of the Plan Commission and Zoning Board of Appeals regular meeting held on January 10th, 2019. J, receive and file report of invoices paid up to January 16th, 2019, in the amount of $19,054.77. K, authorize expenditures for invoices due on or before February 4th, 2019, in the amount of $249,324.86. And L, receive and file report of debit card expenditures for the month of December 2018 in the amount of $8,431.45. Alderman Widener?
I move to approve the agenda as presented by Mayor David Brummel.
Motion and a second. May I have a roll call, please?
Alderman Ashower,
Aye.
Alderman Goodman,
Aye.
Alderman Widener,
Aye.
Alderman Bevere,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Berry,
Aye.
Alderman Davalos,
Aye.
Alderman Hoffman.
Aye.
Thank you, Emily. We will return to the two items that were removed earlier. Would someone like to make the motion for item D? Alderman Widener?
I move to accept Public Works and Infrastructure Committee recommendation and pass resolution R 2019-03, approving an agreement with Warrenville and Bloom, granting Warrenville and Bloom permission to perform planting and maintenance work on various city properties.
Second.
Motion and a second by Alderman Bevere. Discussion. Alderman Goodman?
Yes, I represent Warrenville and Bloom in this matter as their pro bono attorney, so I can't take any part in this vote.
Okay, thank you. Do we need a roll call for this? Can we go voice vote?
Roll call.
Roll call. Roll call, please.
Alderman Berry,
Aye.
Alderman Widener,
Aye.
Alderman Hoffman,
Aye.
Alderman Bevere,
Aye.
Alderman Davalos,
Aye.
Alderman Ashower,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson.
Aye. Thank you, Emily. Item 6F, Alderman Davalos, did you wish to bring that forward?
I'd like to make a motion to accept Community Development Committee recommendation to, 1, designate Able Properties LLC as the preferred purchaser and developer of Southwest District Redevelopment Site Number 1. 2, authorize Able Properties LLC to proceed with a Plan Commission courtesy review of their combined development proposal for the northeast and northwest corners of the Route 59 and Route 56 intersection, and 3, direct staff and the city's redevelopment attorney to negotiate a land sales and redevelopment agreement with Able Properties LLC, which would incorporate and address the city's expectations outlined in Exhibit D attached to Community and Economic Development Director Mentzer's memorandum dated January 9th, 2019.
Second.
Second by Alderman Bevere. Discussion. Alderman Davalos?
Yes, I defer to Alderman Ashower.
Okay. Alderman Ashower?
I'm just going to abstain from the vote.
Okay. Anyone else? Very good. Oh, Alderman Widener?
Yeah, I just think it'd be good to highlight this development once again, if you'd like to add anything. I know it's estimated to be around $80 million development by the two brothers, and they will expand their footprint of their corporate headquarters and also create several entertainment venues that include a brewery, a coffee shop, not Starbucks, and a restaurant, and potential for a boutique hotel. And I think the citizens should be excited about this development and the others that we have going on in the city right now. Thank you.
Thank you, as well as a banquet facility, if I remember. This actually expands the footprint of what Two Brothers originally started with the 20-acre purchase on the west side of 59. This adds an additional 7 acres that they will hopefully develop in a coordinated way, in a very quality way, which I'm sure they will, because that's who they are. But it is pretty exciting, 80 million to maybe 90, maybe more than that, depending on how things go. But it's an exciting development. It's part of the plan up there. It fits very well in with our strategic plan for the Southwest District. And also, if you ask them if they're excited about the residential developments that we're planning for up there, they will tell you they absolutely are, because those folks would be good customers. So that's part of the plan, obviously, for the Southwest District, is to attract businesses. In order to do that, you need people. So we're trying to get some people up there too, and Two Brothers have both told us they're excited at those prospects. So, thank you, Alderman. Roll call, please.
Alderman Davalos,
Aye.
Alderman Ashower, Alderman Hoffman,
Aye.
Alderman Widener,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Berry,
Aye.
Alderman Goodman,
Aye.
Alderman Bevere.
Aye.
Motion carries. Welcome aboard. We have nothing under a regular agenda, nothing under their unfinished business. No new business. We do, however, have the need for a closed session this evening. If I could have a motion and the citation, please, Alderman Berry.
I'd like to make a motion to go into closed session for the purpose of 5 ILCS 120/2(c)(11), litigation when an action against, affecting, or on behalf of the particular public body has been filed and is pending before a court or administrative tribunal, or when the public body finds that an action is probable or imminent.
Second.
Motion and a second. May I have a roll call, please?
Alderman Berry,
Aye.
Alderman Widener,
Aye.
Alderman Hoffman,
Aye.
Alderman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Ashower,
Aye.
Alderman Goodman,
Aye.
Alderman Bevere,
Aye.
Alderman Davalos.
Aye.
Thank you, Emily. We will not be conducting any business after our closed session this evening, so you're free to go about your personal business, and we will conclude ours. Thank you for your attention.